You ain't homeless within one day. It's like you sort of become sort of, because you know people and all that.
Well,
It ain't just like something happens and bang, you're homeless.
What's your name first?
Gary Jolly,
Gary, how long you been homeless for?
4 months,
4 months. And how old are you?
43.
Gary, how did all of this happen?
How did it all happen?
Yeah.
Do you know what? When I first come to London, because I'm from Essex,
Yeah.
split up with a girlfriend,
Yeah.
then had a child with her. She ended up getting with someone else. And where I wasn't getting on down my mum's area in Essex, so when I split up with her here, I just ended up being on the street because I can't get into a hostel.
And how was your life before you became homeless?
Oh, nice one, fella. Thank you ever so much. Cheers, sir.
How was your life before you became homeless?
Oh, do you know what? I'll be honest with you. Do you know where she was not a drug person?
Yeah.
And I actually was on it, but I've been been to prison, come out clean.
Yeah.
But before, this is how I split up with her. She kept telling me to get off the drugs, get off the drugs, get off the drugs. And even though I tried, I really did try, but obviously I found it that hard. And she ended up seeing someone behind my back, then we split up. But then I met her, went to see my child, see my child for the day. And she said, do you want me to leave him? I said, no, don't even bother do that, because otherwise she shouldn't have got with him, It actually hurt me even more, saying that. She shouldn't even say that, that even hurt me more. And ever since then, and that's it, I've been on the street since, in and out of prison, on the street.
Yeah. And when was the last time you saw her?
Oh, I ain't seen her for a while now.
Years?
Yeah, that's been a good couple of years, yeah.
Okay. And talk to us about the first day that you became homeless. Describe that day to us.
The first day?
First day.
Well, it weren't exactly good. It weren't the first day. You ain't homeless within one day. It's like you sort of become sort of, because you know people and all that.
Well,
it ain't just like something happens and bang, you're homeless.
Okay,
it ain't no, it's a graduated sort of.
But how was the first night when you slept on the streets?
Oh yeah, not good. But I can remember even though, when I was young sort of thing, down in Essex, I'd have a night out or saying, couldn't get picked up by my mum or dad.
Yeah.
So I'd stay on the street, then sort of thing. So in a way, I was sort of streetwise.
And being homeless for 4 months, what's been your toughest challenge? What's the toughest part about it?
Getting through every day, basically.
In what way?
Surviving. Do you know, at the end of the day, if you ain't got a place, it's not nice to basically just curl up in a doorway.
Yeah. And where do you currently sleep?
Around the corner, not too far from here.
Gary, what do you miss the most from before you became homeless?
Family life.
Your family life.
Yeah.
What part of family life do you miss?
Girlfriend, son.
And when did you see your son last?
You know what? With me son and all that, it's my own fault anyway. But I was closer to my son than she was.
Okay.
The thing is, just because of my situation, my problem, I used to be the one who stayed indoors. All right, I used to go out and do what I'd done with the drug thing, but I used to never I was always the dad sort of thing, yeah? And she was she had her own sort of problems, but she no drugs, nothing like that. She did like a drink and all that.
Yeah.
And the hardest thing is, I don't know, it's just missing that.
And what was your drug of choice?
Crack and heroin.
What's been your toughest day on the streets?
Having to earn money, then it gets a bit too tough, then you do something that you don't want to do, then you end up in prison.
And Gary, what's the nicest thing someone has done for you?
Just now, handed me a £10 note.
You did that, yeah, I saw that. Okay, that's nice. And what's the meanest thing someone has done to you?
The way a lot of the homeless people are around here, their attitude and all the way they go on it,
The attitude of the homeless people?
Yeah, not like do you know, a lot of
Some of them.
you know what I'm saying, the loud sort of, their attitude, the way they come across, where I'm quiet and...
So hold on, you're saying the regular people or the homeless people?
No, the homeless sort of people that do drugs and all that, where I'm homeless as well, but not all of us are like them homeless people and the way they are.
I understand.
So where they see us our kindness for weakness, they take a bite and sort of...
And Gary, what's the one lesson you've learned out of all this situation?
Keep yourself to yourself.
Yeah. And what gets you through the tough times?
Keeping away from everyone else who's in the situation.
Okay. And Gary, if you could go back, is there anything that you would change?
Never do drugs.
And that brings me to my last question. What would your message be to people that are going to watch this video? What would you like them to know?
Do well at school. Get yourself an education. And just go from there.
Have any organisations tried to help you?
I do, yeah, but it's my past. You know where I didn't do well at school.
Yeah.
I ain't got the confidence to talk to certain people, and I just find it hard, sort of thing. I just really find
The
out.
outreach teams, have they not helped you?
No, they do, but it don't last that long. Because also, like, I've got so many other different situations to go on. I can't just I ain't just got one path. My path goes along, and it's got so many different paths coming off it.
So what does your future look like then?
Bleak.
Have you got a plan set in your mind?
Not right now, no. Look, I'm even on tag right now. And I ain't the one who put myself on it. But anyway, man.
Thank you so much, Gary.
That's all right.
God bless you.